questions in the room to start?
Okay, this is the coach and Odyssey. Just talk about having Azurá on just her performance and how she just contributes to the team overall.
Yeah, I'll start and then O can wrap up. But what you don't know is Azri is really sick. And, she kind of had one of those Michael Jordan games where you've pushed through it. So I'm incredibly proud of her for that. But
You might have to turn the computer down.
what? Okay.
Mute it.
Okay. So I'm incredibly proud of her, but beyond the scoring, obviously the scoring, 8 for 11, 5 for 8 from 3, she was so active defensively, rebounding, even the ones she didn't pull down, she was tipping them. Just a really, really tremendous performance from her, and she's been consistent. That's what I appreciate about her, is she shows up the same way every day. Total pro. So I'm proud of her. She's having a heck of a season.
Just great teammate. Like Coach said, hard worker. You know what you're gonna get, regardless. Like even if she's not making shots, if she is making shots, I mean, she just impacts the offense and defensively. I mean, somebody that you would want on your team, I would leave her out there 40 minutes every night, regardless of offensive game. And this is news to me. I didn't know she was sick. But clearly, you couldn't tell tonight.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
beyond proud of her. Like Coach said, she's been having a hell of a season this year. I wanted to keep it up. And like I said, she's one of those players we know what we're gonna get out of her. And I'm glad she's on my team.
I have a question for Odyssey. What do you want the younger players and fans to know about how you stay authentic in both your game and off the court as well?
It's just being a professional, carrying yourself like you would want, as if the young girls were watching. It's about, taking care of your body, watch what you eat, get enough rest, making sure you're hydrated, everything that you normally do just to make sure you're ready for the game. So we travel a lot. We've been playing. I know we finally got a little stretch where we could breathe this week, but we had a stretch where we played 5 games in 10 days. So it's a lot of stress. There's only so much you can do. Just continue to eat right, rest well, and hope, you pull through and have energy to keep playing games.
And Odyssey was huge tonight. Yeah. She was huge. Her, when she's aggressive like that, I wouldn't want to compete against her or coach against her. But what, she took the challenge on of guarding Enrique and did a tremendous job. But then offensively, she was aggressive and tough and got to the free throw line, and just a huge game. She was, plus 23 when she's when she was on the floor. We were plus 23. Just incredibly proud of her too.
Okay, just right back to O. First of all, welcome back home. Again, Coach just gave me a great preface to what I was going to ask you. Just talk about your performance tonight, and how does it feel, whether you were in like the Wings uniform or you're just coming back to play, just being back at the CPC?
I mean, it's always good to come home. I feel like the fans, they love me like I never left. But I will say I'm happy where I am. I think I'm here for a reason. I finally found a home. I love my teammates. No shade to Dallas at all. I love my teammates. I love this coaching staff. I think what we're trying to build and where our end goal is, I think we're in the right direction. And of course, it feels good to be back in the win column. We know we still got work to do, of course, but we're just taking it game by game. As long as we're improving, taking advantage of our off days, of course, to get our rest, and of course our practice days. We got a quick turnaround play on Monday, so we're just gonna make sure we're ready. I think that now is the time that we can really string together multiple wins. I think this is our time to go on a little win streak, and we can do it. It's not gonna be easy. We know every team that we face is gonna be a tough game, but I think we have everybody, the right people on our team, on our roster to get it. And we're gonna continue to get better, push each other, and love each other.
We're going to go to Zoom first. David Yapkowitz.
Hey, David Yapkowitz from Clutch Points. This one's for Azurá. I feel like you and De'Erica, you guys have been on point all season, as a front court duo. Both you had big games tonight. But I feel, when people talk about, some of the most impactful front courts in the league, that you guys kind of get overlooked a little bit. Just kind of how has that chemistry been between the two of you this season? And, how do you guys feel that you kind of stack up in terms of, other front courts around the league?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing with D now my third year, and I think we complement each other really well. We play really well together. We have similar skill sets. We're both really active defensively and offensively, and it's been great playing with her. I mean, we just focus on what we can control. We're not really worried about how we measure up to everybody else, but we're ready to play every night. And I know D. We all know D's coming for war every game. Like, she's ready for every game. So it's great to have a teammate like that, especially in the front court, to hoop with. But it's been great playing with D. She's really consistent, and that's something that I've learned from her being alongside her the last couple of years.
Let's go to Infinity TV for one question.
Hey, what's up, guys? This question is for Z. This is from one of the fans, actually. They're like, hey, Z, what all of the work that you put in the off season, how has that been able to impact you with the successful play that you had started with this season so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think Unrivaled was really great for me. I really enjoyed it, and it helped me to just be more aggressive offensively, and I just brought that back here. I mean, in 3-on-3, you kind of can't pass up on shots, so I learned that from that type of game, just to be aggressive. And credit to coach, like, she's always in my ear to keep shooting, and has a lot of confidence in me and my teammates, and it feels really good to have that. So
50%.
I know that's something that I have to bring to help the team, and so I've just been locking in on that.
Last question, Justin Rousseau on Zoom.
Hey guys, this is for Coach. You guys have mentioned the schedule, and then you finally got this, mini break, I guess, the 3 days off that you guys had for practice. First off, what was it like to actually get 3 days to kind of hone in on practice, and then kind of come into today and have the performance that you guys did, to where you were able to have the carryover from those 3 days of practice?
Yeah, it was much needed those days, and we were intentional with rest and giving high minute players, maybe less reps in practice or just a little time off, but it was kind of a good reset, and it was a good reset for me to be able to kind of hone in on what we were running that was working and what wasn't. And now that I feel like I understand these players a lot better in terms of what they're able to do well, like play to their strengths. And so it was a reset, and it was really nice to have. I mean, I know 3 days doesn't seem like a lot, but for us, it felt like Christmas. So it was good. And then I think what it also did was it just kind of, we got away from the past games and just really got to focus on being present. And these guys were hungry to win. Like we won every quarter. That's been an issue for us. Kind of these peaks and valleys in the course of a game. And today we won every quarter, and I'm really proud of that third. Dallas made a run. They cut it to 3, and we answered the bell. And that's toughness, and that's learning how to win. And so just a complete game by us. Yes, there's things we need to work on. Yes, there's things we can improve on, and we will. Like Z said, we just got to keep getting better. But I'm very proud of the win and how we played. And also, to your question, I think having those 3 days was really, really helpful.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all being here. Thanks for covering us.